I slay the Spire too. And we do have the extension. So people get to see all the cards and the deck and everything. Okay, we ended on a truly terrible Necrobinder run. Let's try. Finished up unlocking all the timeline stuff after getting a wacky Regent run going. Nice. I don't know how to tell if I'm close to getting the all the timeline stuff. I guess it is visible there, right? It's just like locked up. What stuff do I have just still locked? And how do you tell what's still locked? This one's locked, right? 15 bosses with the Necrobinder. Like, telling Gives a Stream this and like, oh, this or this is not that easy. But like this. These easily look like they could be still locked. Was the smoky ones? This might be the last one I have then. So we need to play more Necrobinder apparently. Which I was gonna do, so great. Alright. And I do like Regent. You can get some pretty crazy runs going. But he also seems to fail more often than any other character that I've used. Choose one of two colorless cards to add. I'd like that. Starting too early for you? You're still at work? I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to pull up the stream while you're at work. Thanks for following. I appreciate you. You got a bounce, Gobot Gomez? Well, thanks again for the raid. And for the good luck. We're definitely gonna slay the Spire this time. Thanks to Love Bomb Mary Wax. I'm not a fan of winged boots. Large capsule though, guys. Gamba. Do we need Gamba? But what about colorless cards? There could be some really good colorless cards. About a call for Gamba in chat? It's all Gamba if you think about it. I mean, sort of, yeah. Sitting in your office, not really doing much anyway. Well, I suppose you do have the stream up already. Trying to think of what colorless cards we could get that would, like, really make us happy. And I feel like Necrobinder is sort of a weird character who doesn't care about most of the things that colorless cards can do that, like, most other people do care about. Because, like, there's definitely no Austie interaction. Or Doom interaction. And you're not likely to get like a rare on these cards. Like, how bad would an additional strike and defend be in this deck? I mean, strike and defense are probably why we lost the last run against that hunter guy. Well, also because I didn't have any stronger defense, I guess. I think this is the one with much higher variance. And it comes with a downside, so... yeah, we'll just do this. Catastrophe is interesting here. I like Catastrophe a lot. Does this one ever get played? Currently, no. Currently, Restlessness doesn't get played, but I do like it as a card. You just need to be able to play all your cards out, which we currently cannot do. The Catastrophe? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can't really use this at the moment, so let's get Catastrophe. Random cards is fun. We still gambit in the end. Well, we can do 3 elites if we really want to. Well, this far right side here actually looks pretty good. I guess a lot of question marks, there's a lot of rest sites, and only 2 elites. If it goes this way, we don't get a rest in between these elites, which is worrying for me. And you don't get a choice about whether or not to take the 3rd one. You just have to do a 3rd one. You could even do 4 if you want, now that I look. Seems like a bad idea, but you could do it. Is there a 5 elite path? Hold on. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we could go this way too. Easy, surely. Yeah, definitely no reason to think that we would die going that way. Can we go up this side? I get, like, an option to take fewer elites. Because we could also get this going that way. We get, like, a rest site and then this and that. There's a little bit of option. To get mostly fights going up this way. Maybe that's what we need with Necrobinder, though. More fights to get some actual cards. You know what? I think I like this. We go this way, or if we need a rest, we could go that way. And then, like, maybe that, or maybe like that. Depending on how many rests we need, it gives us more flexibility, which I might need right now. I'm not sure I'm very good with this character. Good job, Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. 2 random cards from your draw pile. When we have 1 card in our draw pile. How dare you? I mean, it's not gonna play anything too exciting. It's just Gamba. And if it doesn't play any block, then I won't be able to play this. Yeah, I don't think now is the time for Gamba. I think we just do this. No problem. So, retain and deal 8 damage to all enemies. Sleight of Flesh. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 9 damage. That one's pretty good, right? Or Austy's attacks deal 4 additional damage. Okay, these are both cool directions to take the deck in that have no card support currently. Except this has 1 card support for it. Izak says 2. You don't want to go either direction. You want just the AoE. I don't know about that. I think these are cards you don't see very often and are great. I think somebody's burning something in the kitchen, by the way. I'm smelling it all the way from here. Yeah, let's just go with that one. I just like it more, even though it doesn't do anything yet. It will. Well, we'll find the cards this time, trust. Also, today was day 1 of the convention, and people really liked the game. Nice. It was super energizing to see live updates and photos. Nice. Was it something that you developed alone or with people, by the way? Oh dang, we can't actually kill either one of them. I think we go here, because this one can always be killed with that other card, right? Unleash is always gonna kill this guy. $11. But this will play exactly a strike and a defend. Okay. On random targets, though. Okay, so we start there. Defend. Austy dies and I take 1 damage. Very sad. Okay, so now we can play Unleash again. With a teammate about it, okay. Had the back end done when you got on? Knew the creature behaviors? Nice. There's a scavenger hunt that updates these 2 teen bars. It has events going on in it too? Oh wait, I can just kill it. Gigantification potion. Next attack deals triple damage. Austy attacks, of course, went the wrong direction. Costs 0 if Austy is attacked this turn. Deals 7 damage, hits an additional time for each other time he's attacked this turn. I don't know. Maybe this one's still good? I think it's good now, is why I'll take it. Some camera and decoration stuff. Bet your bottom believing dollar that it does have events? Okay. I will then. Bone because you said I better. We drew no block, but that's what catastrophe is for playing all this block. It has to play at least one, right? It played two, look at that. Incredible. No, we played that, and that, and that. Get him. And then we unleash. We don't even get to do our rattle. Deathbringer applied doom and weak to all enemies. I mean, that's pretty good with Sleight of Flesh. Also, it's pretty good with Catastrophe. But also, Poke is good with Rattle. No, it's gotta be Deathbringer. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Okay. Trudge on, gain gold but lose some HP. Or heal back to full and fight some enemies. I think we can lose some HP for some gold. We're gonna be at a shop before we know it, right? Well, all the way up there. It's kind of some distance. We afford to lose that much HP before we get here. Well, what else do we get from fighting these enemies? We're probably gonna get a little gold, right? We'll probably get a little gold, and then... maybe a potion. We'll get a card. And is the card what we need? Because we'll be back up to full health. You know what? Let's just do it. You're dead tired and take a nap, only to be woken by something wriggling around on top of you. On top. What? Yeah. I did go for it in the end. Oh, it's just these guys? This is the fight you have to take? It's like a mini elite fight? It's this very specific fight I didn't realize. Well... could use a potion. Watch out, it's a wriggler. That's what's on my face right now? That's why it's wiggling so much? Well, we can't avoid a lot of this. I guess the best we can do is kill this one. Right? We can deal a total of 19 damage. So we can kill this one and thereby block 6. Because otherwise we can only block 5 and not kill any of them. I think that's probably just how we do it. It's always these guys? Yeah, I figured it was probably always gonna be these. Because they're in the text. They're in the text of the event. And then we just take 5. I did heal for like 16, I guess. It's fair enough. That's pretty rough. If we weaken them, then they're doing only like 6. each. That's still not great. And all we could do after that is just hit one of them for... What'll it be, 10? It'll be 10 damage? Or just block for 5 of it. Which I guess is probably what we do. Or no, I'm thinking of vulnerable. This doesn't make them vulnerable. This would. I don't know. They do die after this turn if we use this. But it take a lot of damage. I guess I can minimize it with this so that we're only taking 6 total. It's still a lot, honestly. You get the regular entry from this fight and not the elite fight? That the regular entry in the compendium? I'd never actually looked at the bestiary. It'll be unlocked next update. Got it. Okay, okay. Probably gonna be more damage the turns after. Yeah. I know, but if we can at least desync them and kill like one of... maybe this one, then we're at least taking less damage per turn. But yeah, I think we just have to do this, because otherwise we're taking 16 of it either way, seems like. Or like, blocking 10, taking 5 still? That's really not that much less. Specifically, that's only 1 less. So we just do this and we take a bunch. Ouch. Grave Bless, end of days, apply 29 doom to all enemies and kill enemies with at least as much doom as HP. I think we have to take it. It's so expensive, but... I think we just take it. It's real good. 6 a good price to end the fight? Yeah, I guess so. It just ends fights in Act 1. I know, that it would have ended that fight immediately. Is what I was thinking. Oh, this guy. Okay. Get him. End of days does not work yet. Hold on. We can play 2 cards from here. But then we sort of... Okay, we have no block here anyway, so you know what? I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. Nice, we got the Deathbringer and Sleight of Flesh. In that order, unfortunately. What? Upgrade Catastrophe? Yeah, definitely. Definitely Catastrophe is the upgrade, because it has the, it upgrades to 3 cards at once, which is... pretty big difference. For 2 energy. Got the big expensive Ritual Caster build brewing? Apparently, yes. With Catastrophe to sort of make it work better. How do I not take 6 damage here? Oh, I don't? Good talk, good talk. Only 1 week applied by this, by the way. But it does deal damage now, which means we just win. I forgot about that. I know, I'm vulnerable. Lol. Saw a run that got clone on Catastrophe. Just play your whole deck every turn. That does sound fun. Okay, hold on. The supply is weak. It's also a block, which we love. But the supply is doomed to all enemies, and if we're doing damage every time we doom them, and if we have end of days, then maybe we want that instead. It's less block. And maybe weak is better in many situations. But with Sleight of Flesh up, this one is overall better, right? Or generally better. His knock says 4. Alright, we're gonna pick number 4, which is skip. No, we're not gonna skip. $13 damage AoE, yeah, when we have a 2 energy power-up. This is... It has to go in that order. So it's way later in the fight. When there probably aren't even that many enemies to hit. What does this upgrade to? 9 block? It's like an actual block. Whereas this one is not. This is why we lost against the Hunter Killer. It is more of a Doom deck than the other one, though, so I'm just gonna take it. Okay, so we have question marks, or we can take an additional fight just to do a fire. And I do want to upgrade Catastrophe. Is it that urgent? I don't know. Would be nice. It's a big difference. I mean, it's still just as risky to play it, really, but... Yeah, we'll do it. But only because Chad is bullying me again. Fish for Slither event. Which one is that, by the way? Don't like these guys. I don't like how this guy debuffs me like every turn. Do I do this just to not take any damage? It's kind of urgent. Let's see, we're taking 3 damage by not playing this. Because we get to keep one of Osty's HP for future turns. If we just block for him. I'm gonna block. Enchantment to a card that randomizes the cost. Oh, okay. I don't know if we need that for Catastrophe. I might do it on End of Days instead, really. So you're the bully? I'm sorry, Izgok. Sorry to have to break it to you. Two damage? No, it would be 2 damage on me, but I'm trying to save the damage on Osty as well, because we get to keep it. Hydrate and don't hydrate? No, you're not beating the allocations that way. Alright, we're gonna do that. Block, block, and End of Days. What? See, that's great. And then we do that. And we win. Pretty great. Fear applies vulnerable, but is a damage card what we want? Drain power gives us upgrades, which is fun. And it's a lot of damage for, like, compared to other cards that, that the Necrobinder can have. But maybe applying statuses is our build. So we might want this. Maybe. Vulnerable becomes damage because of Sleight of Flesh, yeah. But it also becomes damage because it's vulnerable. If we went upgrading our other cards, would we get something cool? I mean, everything benefits from it a little bit. I mean, a lot of the things that apply statuses are ethereal, right? So we might want to just lean into it, to the ethereal thing just a little bit. But Doom is also a status, so we could just completely forget all that stuff and just go into Doom for applying statuses, right? You're joining in on the bullying and you don't even know this game? Yeah. Well, I don't like skipping cards, so I'm not gonna do it. So I am gonna take that one. Just a straightforward kind of person, no ill intent. Okay. Do we just win? No, not yet, but... We do also take 3 damage by doing... No, because they die instantly, right? It's that kind of card. So just play it. We're gonna take a lot of damage. I don't like that. Alright, and then I guess we just take 3 damage. I don't like it. Catastrophe can only play these 2. But you know what? I think this might actually just win. Get him. Oh no. Get to get block potion. How about instead of... Probably Mazaleth's Gift? There are some fights that this is really good on. Maybe it's just a vulnerable potion we don't need. Yeah, with the Gigantification potion, we probably don't need it. Grave Warden, okay. That's a very nice block card. That also gives you some bonuses. Ritual Potion seems the worst. It does until I have my trauma flashback to the Hunter-Killer fight. That okay didn't sound convincing? I'm very convinced. What do you mean? A permafrost. What a great relic. One with some good rattle synergy, I know. I'm kind of deprioritizing rattle synergy. Also, I guess we're just gonna take a lot of damage. I don't, how do we avoid that? So we can deal 21 damage to Bird. And block for 5. This is kind of all the block we can do. Or we can weaken as well. Oh no, or we could block potion. If we weaken, this goes down to how much? Goes down to 12, 13, probably 13. So we still take 8 damage. I don't love it. All of our expensive cards came up first before Catastrophe? How could you do this to me? Block Cushion's perfect here. It is technically perfect, yeah. If we don't play Deathbringer. Or if we do play Deathbringer and don't play Negative Pulse. And instead play one of these. So let's think of it. Effective damage, if we play these 3, is 28. Effective damage if we play this and these is also 28. Okay, that kind of doesn't matter. It's a catastrophe that the catastrophe didn't come up yet? Yeah. Yeah, true. Alright, I'll use it. Bad bird. Bad! What could get played from here? It's a bunch of blocks that could get played, and this one is effectively a block. 2 attacks and a sleight of flesh. Okay. I think we do that first, then. We gamba first. Block, strike, sleight of flesh. Okay. How'd we get 12, though? Sleight of flesh is how, for permafrost. Incredible. It works. So, bodyguard, grave warden. We also defend. Instead of this. Probably. Then Asti survives with a little bit of help. Okay. Let's draw cards. Also, I was thinking of extending the time that palette swaps last for. I meant to do it a while ago. We're just gonna take a bunch of damage then. It's definitely that one. Could have maybe used Gigantification there. We can block for 10 and still take 5. Or we can just hit for 6 and take another 5. We're definitely doing that one at least. Oh, that's right. It's additional damage from, you know, from the thing. Go applying a status. So we'll just take the extra 6 and finish it now, I guess. Since we're relying on the, Doom, we're gonna have to survive whichever attack. And we don't want to survive one more. Apply 33 Doom is a lot. Now draw better cards. I should have thought to do that. Enemies drop more gold, okay. Putrefy might be perfect here. Enemy loses strength is also a status effect. How much do we just want an enfeebling cut instead, you know? One that doesn't exhaust unless you don't play it, which I guess might happen. You want to take all of them? Just more rattles as well? I don't wanna. I think it's this one. I probably have to rest here, right? We can't just fight another 2 elites. I mean, if we fight this one, we're probably not fighting that one. That's more a matter of, do I think I can fight this one without resting? Just so I can go to this question mark, instead of a fight. Though either way, it's like this fight instead of this one. So it's more like I'm taking a question mark instead of a rest, really. I think I don't trust it. 3 potions, so it's doable, you think? How much... Is there anything we really want to upgrade is the real question, I guess. I mean, a lot of things that I want to upgrade. I don't know if they're, like, super high priority to upgrade, but I want a lot of these. I forget what other elites there are. But you're right, with these 3, we probably can do it. Sleight of Flesh needs an upgrade for the more damage per status. From 9 to 13. Probably, yeah, because since we're relying on it a lot, right? I don't know whether I should be brave here or not. 36 is not a lot of health, and we do have to do another fight afterwards anyways. I'm not gonna die on another hallway fight, right? What are the chances that this is an event that takes a lot more of my health, though? The chances are not 0. Actually, somewhat high, frankly. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's the Sapphire Seed, actually. Heal 9 and upgrade a card. Or enchant a card with Sown so that it's basically free the first time you play it. Hold on. Just slap that on Catastrophe and had it basically only cost 1. It's kind of amazing. Or we could heal 9 like a baby and upgrade a card. Specifically, probably, yeah, Sleight of Flesh. Although there's a lot of them that go pretty well. This from 1 to 2 vulnerable is huge. The extra block here is huge. I think we're just gonna do it. I want more catastrophes, guys. You like the upgrade better? Too late. It's too late. It's every time you play if you put it on a power. True, yes. Is this guy? Okay. Yeah, this is fine. No problem. I want to play Sleight of Flesh. But I also got these 3 cards to play, which are pretty rare to get them all at once. See, the total damage here will be 12, 26, plus however much you get from slow. It's pretty good. It's a lot of damage. Good to get the posers down. Yeah? What a typo? No, I think that's what you meant. I really want to play this. It's gonna get him below 100 health immediately, which is kind of great. But 9 damage every time we play, I mean, yeah. That's gonna deal a lot more damage to him later, so we'll just do it. Journey ends here? No, I refuse. Let's see, what's in here? Bunch of junk, but also negative pulse, Deathbringer, and End of Days. Should we putrefy first? Probably. We could putrefy first. And then we catastrophize. Yeah, 3 normal strikes. Incredible. If we play this, then we deal 18 damage as well. And the damage here gets reduced to, what was it, like 13? And then I guess we can only block with that. So we take 4. That's okay. It's probably okay, right? Already weakened? You're right, he's already weakened. But I was including that weakening when I counted with the negative pulse. 5 plus 8 is 13. I'm still taking 4. So it's okay. You can also Potion of Doom, by the way. That is a thing. And we could just kill him with End of Days that way. How do we feel about that? Yeah, I like it. I don't want to take any damage. We got another Potion of Doom from it? We got it back immediately? Worth. Totally worth. Game piece. Whenever you play a power, draw a card. Well, I don't really have any of those. I got one of those. We need more of them. Friendship. Neurosurge? Is that the power we're thinking of? This one sort of actively hurts us. Sort of. No, we don't have that many personal attacks. We have fear and that's it, right? So friendship is probably pretty good here then. Okay. And now we get to draw a card for it too. It's a hard decision. You really like Narrow Surge, don't you? Okay, I had to also check whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy. Okay. It's very important that that word is there. Gizgok is also all in on Narrow Surge, you guys. I have 36 health. Too low of health to be doing things like this. Also, when this comes up on a turn that I can't even use the energy, it's just a waste. I guess it does draw 2 cards as well, so you can, yeah. Draws 3 cards, actually. We can almost guarantee that you can play stuff. Fine, I'll try it. It's sort of like an adrenaline that you just better win after playing it, right? Hey, Tanuki, how's it going? Was lurking your stream earlier. You probably saw me doing redeems because I'm not able to chat in anybody's stream. Yeah, how'd your runs go earlier? Narrow Surge, we're doing it. Well, I'll do it, okay? Just for you because I'm being bullied by chat again. It was fun. 3 clears, nice. Five random potions? What do I look like? Someone who has room for 5 potions? Captain's Wheel is fun. What, Captain's Wheel is that expensive? It's so expensive. Another Sleight of Flesh? Yeah, we probably should buy it. Centennial Puzzle, Jackpot Dramatic Entrance. Defy is back, and it's pretty good. Grave Warden, we could get another. I definitely think we should remove some stuff. Because in these bad cards actively make our catastrophe worse, right? So I think we get rid of a strike. All Ascension 1? Yeah. 2 funny custom games. You were doing custom games. I thought it was a daily when I saw all those modifiers up there. Positive bullying, yeah. That's what we're calling it. 160 card deck. Was it 100? Was it random cards or was it? I noticed you had a bunch of duplicates of certain cards. I thought maybe you had the modifier where every time you get a card, you get a duplicate or multiple copies of it. Definitely that, right? Tempted by this? Or even this? What if we just get a dramatic entrance, though? What if we just buy both of them, you know? kind of want better block. You want the first relic, Centennial Puzzle? I'm not crazy about Centennial Puzzle. Like, it's draw when you... at a random interval, one time during the fight, at a random interval when you can't really prepare for it or guarantee you can do anything with it. And sometimes not at all in the fight if you're just good enough. I think this one's definitely worth taking. But if we take it, we're not getting Centennial Puzzle. So let's fight this out real quick. It is card draw, not random. Yeah. It is pretty random. Taking damage is normal. I'm just not crazy about Centennial Puzzle. Just generally. Do I just not spend the rest of this though, you guys? I don't know. It's not an extremely impressive block, but it does apply weak. Which is part of our strategy. It deals damage at the same time as blocking and lowering their damage. Taking damage is normal, especially on Doom decks. On your last turn, it's normal. Then you don't even need to draw. I am gonna get a Defy as well. And then we'll save the rest of it. Are we going for this guy? We could do it, right? We once again have 3 potions. We didn't take any damage last time. I forget who the last boss is, though. Our last elite. I don't even remember who we fought the first time. What was the first elite we fought? So we got the statue. Oh wait, we can just look. We can just look, you guys. It's Burdanis. We fought Burdanis. So the last one is... I don't remember. Parasite? Oh, got it. Yeah. I already kind of fought that guy. Ever since Defy got the weakness upgrade removed, it seems just bad. Oh, you mean like when it upgraded, it used to do a 2 weak? Is that what it was? It does seem like a pretty big nerf. I was looking at it, and going from 6 to 9 block for an upgrade feels pretty lame. All the turns before that too, you're getting hit? That sounds like a deck where you just lose. I don't know. You might be playing that Doom deck wrong. Alright, we're gonna fight it. What could possibly go wrong here, right? Nothing. 0 things could possibly go wrong. Oh yeah, we get to draw a card. We could just deal 9 damage by playing that. I think it's probably worth investing here, though. I do wish that this had come up, or that this had stayed in the deck for Catastrophe. What can we possibly get? Neurosurge? A lot of interesting things, frankly. I think we definitely Catastrophe here first. Grave Warden, Unleash, Defend. Okay, those are decent. We're now blocking almost everything. Well, he's blocking the rest of it. I think we Sleight of Flesh. Oh, and then we draw Deathbringer. Whatever. Okay. Do we just make it this kind of turn? Is that how we handle this? This just kills, right? What do we draw if we do that? We'll draw a soul. Okay. We'll draw soul, defy, and strike, which are not that impressive, but we can draw 2 more. And maybe those will be the best cards. What if we Grave Warden first? So that we draw even more cards. I think that's appropriate, really. Because I'm looking for is like end of days, right? Did we draw an extra card there? It doesn't... Oh, I guess... Yeah, because that one is draw 2, so we drew 3. Oh, wait. Got Catastrophe? Yeah, but it's pretty random now, and there's even infections in there. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna soul first. We didn't get it. But this one does kill them. So, we'll just play that. Oh. It deals that much damage. I was expecting the Doom was gonna be okay, but we had enough damage to just obliterate them. Wait, really? Don't some of them have like 21 health? Oh, it's 18 for every status effect when we applied 2 status effects. Right. Yeah, obliterated. If you don't play any attacks, gain 4 block. Silly, frankly. Okay. Shroud. It's not that good. Because, like, when we apply Doom, it's not that often. We have big chunks that we're applying rather than, like, small bits repeatedly is the optimal way to use this one, right? Still, it's an ability that lets us draw a card and gives us free block, so I feel like we should take it. I'm feeling the clog a little bit. We probably want a Friendship is Magic pretty quick. Should have taken Enfeebling Touch earlier. What for? Oh, because there was a card there that we could have gotten now instead of back then. Don't you apply Doom to yourself? Oh, true. After playing this, so it's kind of like 2 free block every turn. That's still not that much. What are we doing here, though? We probably need to rest, right? I don't feel comfortable going up against this guy with half health, right? I don't know. You want to upgrade? You're too brave. I don't even know which one I upgrade, frankly. Like, maybe it's Sleight of Flesh as discussed. It could even be Shroud, since that's a much bigger upgrade. But again, I don't think relying on this is going to be the play. At least not yet. Upgrade because we have 3 potions. I mean, sort of fair, but like, these are kind of potions that are intended against 1 enemy, and we got 3 enemies. Even Narrow Surge, even though this is the upgrade to this is only 1 more energy. I think that if we upgrade a Sleight of Flesh, at least we can probably clear up the ads fairly quickly, just like accidentally. I'm still pretty worried about it. Like, we don't have any defensive potions, and it seems fairly worrisome. I'm being bullied by chat again. I'll do it, though. This doesn't do anything. Think it's gotta be negative pulse, which is kind of our only defensive one. Then unleash and rattle? Maybe? A gigantification potion something here. We could... Ritual? Is that the play? I don't know if that's how we're winning this fight. So... Could Doom Potion a minion and then end him? Okay. We're still taking 8 damage in that case, or 7 damage in that case. Or we could target the one who's buffing himself right now, I guess. Suppose even if we don't, we're only blocking for 5 either way. We could also putrefy this guy, though, to lower his damage by 2. It's only by 2. Yeah, you're probably onto something. It's probably the best use of my resources here. Because it gets the most doom onto these guys right away. Oh, we get 4 block with the bat. I forgot. Now they're doing a lot. I kind of need the sleight of flesh here. They also have Neuro Surge, which I guess we should use. Yeah, I think we just go for it, right? Both sleight of fleshes, okay. Or we can't just play all of that, or we kind of die. Let's see, if we play both of those, then we can play 2 more cards, which I guess would be like Defy and Grave Warden, and then we're only blocking for 10. Wait, we already have 7 though from Permafrost. Can't believe it. Plus the weak, yeah. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's good enough. A bodyguard all of a sudden. I'd apply 1 weak. Was that even 22 damage? It didn't feel like it, but okay. And then we block all of it. Oh, and we didn't even attack, apparently, so we block even more than that. We didn't even need Permafrost. Deathbringer. Unfortunately, we're still kind of taking a lot of damage. Okay, if we apply weak to them, we're taking less, but we're still taking damage. So this will mean we block for 4. And at the end of a turn, we block for 4 more, so we get 8 block. And both of them get weakened. That probably works, right? We probably don't die then. So we got a soul. I do not want to soul and draw a catastrophe. I don't want to. It's pretty good. See you later. It cannot be. A soul is one of them? I can't believe you do this. Those were some terrible cards, Catastrophe. How could you do this to me? But I get to play 2, so this is 14 damage. That one is 22 damage, right? So it's more just to apply statuses than to hit him with Asti. That'd be a catastrophe to draw a catastrophe. Drawing it's a catastrophe, not drawing it's a catastrophe. Quoi? Why is End of Days hiding? Yeah, and then we do this and he dies? Sleight of Flesh is pretty good. Squeeze. We're not really doing. Hang. 10 damage and double the damage all hang cards deal to this particular enemy. I don't understand this one. Or Transfigure, add replay to a card in your hand. But it costs an extra. I mean, this one has been pretty good. Frankly. Even more fleshes? Yeah, sort of. That we apply it to a Sleight of Flesh, then we can't play that Sleight of Flesh. I mean, I found this card to be pretty good so far. Just double a card, right? Need more friendship, probably, yeah. Right, Orobus? Not dead one. Good gifts for you. Violence bad. You tell him, Orobus. Upon pickup, get a bunch of cards. You may re-roll each card reward once. Okay. Maybe. We have sort of specific needs for our deck, but this one's always kind of scary because you don't know if you're gonna roll out of a decent reward into no good reward, right? Prolonged Catastrophe and Gamba, yeah. That's what I was thinking, by the way, Izgok. But also, you might be a little bit behind. Might have to pause and press play again. Ors. Much more health on Asti. Was that do light? Cat says brow. None of these are really my favorite. Like, this one's good just for defense, right? It's great to have Asti taking the hits a lot more efficiently. Obviously, it also makes Unleash a lot better. This one could help us find a build, but it could also just fall completely flat. So, it's not my favorite relic, generally speaking. And this one kind of has a similar vibe. But you don't know if it's gonna help. Or basically do nothing. Let's just take this one. Because the defense is just generally very useful for us. You'd pick the upgrade too, yeah. The Phylactery Unbound. So we can do 3 elites if we want. I'm thinking maybe we start like that, because I don't need that many fights anymore. Do something like that. Could do this shop, or... There's no shops going a direction that actually gives us 3 elites, but... Get 2 elites and go this way. Or, you can go like that. Or we can go like that. And get the shop later and skip the 3rd elite. Either way, I think, yeah, that's the place to start. Yeah. Let's just get it going. Catastrophe time? Alright. Last one was defend, I think. Okay, we don't need any more defense. Which is unfortunate because most of my cards here are defense. We just play that. That one is 13 damage. But this one is 29 plus 13. We'll probably go with that. Well, okay, but if we play these 3... Okay, this one and this one together, that applies a status for 13 damage, so it's 26. Yeah, this one's still effectively better, right? Just go with it. Bodyguard is more damage here? That's true as well, yeah. But I probably wasn't gonna play it. It's taking my Deathbringer? Nah, man. One? What do you mean, 1? Don't take my card with you. You give that back. Let's try and drag my card all the way down to heck. Definitely not removing this card, okay? Don't even tease about that. Okay, wait. What about an already upgraded Defy? I think I would go for another, yeah. Why are they all upgraded? I don't know, but I'd definitely do it. Oh, it's the doll room, guys. I've never seen this one. You enter a hidden room. It's packed with an array of dolls. Each are unique, their expressions ranging from joy to sorrow. Their attires spanning centuries and realms beyond your own. Even other indie games. A chorus of whispers grows louder and louder until the dolls are shouting over each other and calling for you. I scared the cat. I'm sorry, cat. You must choose one and leave immediately. Is Bing Bong the joyful one? Since the colors correspond to Bing Bong being the joyful one and Mr. Struggles being the sorrowful one? Pick get random to just get a random doll relic. Take some time. We can choose between 2 and lose 5 HP, or choose between all 3 of them and lose 15. Examine each and make the best choice. I don't know what any of them do, but I guess I'll lose 5 HP to look at 2 of them. We had Bing Bong and Mr. Struggles, okay. I still don't know what this one is, or what game it's from. Bing Bong is whenever you add a card to your deck, add 1 additional copy, okay? So you get doubles of every card. Is that good? I don't know if that's good. Do you want doubles of every card you get? Or Mr. Struggles, at the start of your turn, deal damage equal to the turn number to all enemies. Okay, so it's fatigue. Mr. Struggles is just like in backpack battles, is a fatigue build. We're kind of a fatigue build, frankly. Doom is sort of like a fatigue build. You know those whispers, by the way? The dolls are whispering at me. What kind of cards could I add to the deck that I'd be, like, super excited to get 2 of? Amid the shouting, I didn't read this yet. Amid the shouting, you quickly examine the dolls. One of these 2 may be good. It's hard to concentrate through the mental anguish. The middle doll is a reference to the Traveler's Gate series by Will Wright. Will White? I don't know that one at all. I'm just gonna take Mr. Struggles. As you pick up the worn-looking doll, all the voices go silent. This one doesn't speak. Room full of cheese, guys! It's the cheese! We gotta get the chosen cheese. We have to. We need the chosen cheese. Still pretty early in Act 2, right?
Whisper, 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 whisper.
I hear the whispers. It took a second. Thanks for the bits, Unjust Banana. We had the chosen cheese. Now we probably need to rest over here, but like, maybe not. 40 is pretty good still. 42 by the end of this? Catastrophe time right off the bat? Transfigure catastrophe? No, because then we can't play it. I wish I had more energy. Weak and vulnerable. I don't know. I wanna do this. Then the rest of my turn is pretty lame. We just bodyguard and defend, probably. Do we even come back around to catastrophe if we do that? I don't know. If we do, it'll be incredible, though. Or we could just gamba on some great ones right off the bat, you know? If Sown made it cost 1 less, it would work. Sown? What's that one? Energy back enchantment. Got it. Yeah. If it made it cost one less instead of giving you the rebate, yeah. You know what? We're gonna believe. We're gonna be believers here. I look forward to your return, Catastrophe. We got Neurosurge? Okay. Guess we do one of these, one of those, and one of those. It's pretty good. We're not gonna need Catastrophe when it comes back up. Obviously, this is pretty great. Does that break his shield already? No. Does 18... Would that redo this? Still not enough? Otherwise, we could just play this, and then what? Gravewood to block as much as we can. Which will block for 22 total. So we only take 1 damage? Are we okay with taking 1 damage, though? Death and Pulse would doom him? Correct. But I would also take a bit of damage. I'm concerned about that. I guess less than this, though, because he'd be weakened. How much damage would it be, though? Let's see. So it'd be more like... Subtract 8, I think? It'd be like 15? I guess you'd probably block for enough with Asti taking. So this is actually safe to do, I think. If we do one other block card with it. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Also, we get the 4 from the bowl, right? The basin. Do we need an Amco? Honestly, maybe instead of Ritual, but like, I'm still scared of the Hunter Killer, you guys. Not as scared as last time, because we actually have tools. This is actually great with our build. I think we don't need this one. Like, this is good for some very specific, multi-enemy fights. So I'm gonna take that one instead. Devour Life. Whenever you play a soul, summon 1. It's very interesting. But Friendship, you guys. Am I supposed to pass up Friendship for that? We only have 2 cards that make souls. I do want it. I do want it. And it's more rare than this one. But this is just way better for our build right now, so I think I have to take it. Friendship is rare. That technically that's true. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. Second I get rid of that potion. Alright. Souls are not great for this fight, so I'll just refrain from using those, and we can doom him a little bit. Alright, we have catastrophe. Just do it. If we do this first, we might get some free block from it. Which we might need because he's doing 21, by the way. But playing this first also does reduce the damage and block that we get from things. Let's just do it. Neurosurge? Okay, well that kind of makes it worse, really. Block Putrefy, okay. End of Days? That's a great one to get for free, actually. Asti doesn't suffer from, reduced attack. Look at that. It's not amazing. But you need this. These are no longer blocking for any reasonable amount. But we can at least apply status effects. And then Asti gets to hit. And then I think Asti survive. Oh wait, we're at 15 damage dealt. So Asti survives it with quite a bit of help now. And then Mr. Struggles, that's where the 1 damage at the start came from. I thought about it for a half second and then dismissed it. Another 15 damage. I don't have any way of blocking. Very sad. I could double that to do 44 damage. Or I could double that to deal 42 doom and 26 damage. I guess that's the play. And with friendship, you get to play it. We are gonna take a little damage? No, we're taking 0, but Asti does die. Asti doesn't die, we got the Basin. Basin saves Asti again. No escape? Okay, hold on. Wait. It's already upgraded too. Look at that, we took no damage in those 2 fights and we did end up here at 42 health. And as we all know, that's the answer to smithing versus resting. Do we want to lose less strength getting friendship? Have more sleight of flesh? Or better shroud? Or just be able to transfigure more? Probably not. Yeah, it's probably just this again. Like the shroud thing is... our build isn't quite doing that yet. It's fine if we don't have it. But these guys, this is who we wanted the explosive ampule for. But also, like, can we just get End of Days real quick? Grave Warden, Defend, Defy. Well... not what I was hoping for. But fine. blocking for way too much now. Let's see, apply 15 doom to one of them, or just smack one of them with Asti. We don't want them to die at the wrong time, but end of days probably works whenever we draw it, as long as we just start building up their doom a little bit, right? Ripple Basin again. We need the sturdy clamp thing. Deathbringer? You could take damage if we do that. Transfigure Death... But we can't transfigure Deathbringer, we're not friends yet. You know, believe I'm not even friends with Asti. I think we have to play this one in order to lower the damage they're dealing and then use defend. This is the only way we take less damage here. You'd also use that on this guy, lower the damage he's doing. Oh wait, he's dying this turn. Sort of a problem, really? Oh wait, that one already does weak. We don't need to use a potion. Don't be crazy. I think we need to hit the gas then. If one of them's already dying. So let's see, they're all at 21. I could make a second one die. I guess that's the play. Just hit the gas. We're kind of gonna take a bit of damage here, though. It's kind of what we come to expect on this fight, I think. Did we get it? We got end of days. There it is. Bag of prep. Okay. Melancholy. 17 block. Reduce this card's cost by 1 whenever anyone dies. I do kind of like this card. Our Asti doesn't die much. We're not able to rely on that. Is it ever gonna be that good? It's a lot of block. I guess getting it for free off of Catastrophe is also pretty decent. If it's getting the cost reduced, you're probably taking damage. Yeah, exactly. Every time I take damage, it reduces the cost of it. To make it so good, you need 2 deaths, so 2 instances of damage. Yeah, exactly. Don't really like it. I found it pretty good. Like, getting it down to 2 already makes it very good for block to cost. Taxes it round, by the way. He just wants the food to dispense already, but that's like 20 minutes away. I'm sorry, cat. Centennial Puzzle is better? That's a completely different thing. This is about blocking. Do we need just a big block? We've been taking a lot of blocks. Defy, Grave Warden. I have felt like we've had almost too much block. That's the main thing I'm considering, is whether or not it's worth attack. Because, like, even if we catastrophe and get it, a lot of times we've been having way too much block on those catastrophe turns. It is just random, though. I would rather that it play that instead of a defend. Even if it's Not even if it goes to waste. I'm gonna take it. We got a strawberry, even more max HP. Amazing. What do you think? Early shop, late shop? Two elites or shop? If we take late shop, then we also don't get a fire before the elite. Does that change anything? Probably not. I don't think that changes anything for me. But now I don't have 69 max HP. True. True. Going this way. Why is that important, though, Keeper? I don't get it. Yeah, just neurosurge from the start. Wait, sleight of flash. I don't know. Get unleash, rattle. Negative pulse. End of days next turn would have been amazing. Let me think. 29 doom plus 13 damage. So it's like 42. Funny number? Doesn't seem that funny to me. I don't know. It's just a number. So many cards, so little powers. I mean, do we need them all to be powers? You just to set up on turn 1, we did get 3 powers already. I think it's okay. To play these, and it's like 13 plus 14, 27. It doesn't really compare to this. Let's just play it. Oh, we can play both. Okay, hold on. But he will hit us. For how much? We weaken him, it's for 12. So I'll take 3. Kind of hate it. Also, does this... No, this will kill them, right? It doesn't matter if it will let them hatch first. They're not gonna get that far. They guys get to hit me for 3. No, Ripple Basin. I always forget about it, but Ripple Basin. Also, a bunch of things died. Look at that. You tried to sleep, but it's pierogi time? That's fair. Good morning, Yuri Wax. Good luck on the pierogi. So here's the thing. Even if we transfigure that, we only get 5 cards instead of 6. Very sad. But they will obliterate him, so I guess it's worth it. Are we gonna block for any? Yes, we're gonna block for a bit. Well, do it. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Dirge, summon 3 X times. Add X souls into your draw pile. An exhaust. I've never seen this one. It sounds interesting. Asti deals 11 damage and applies to vulnerable to all enemies. Now even Asti is helping apply statuses. It's kinda nice. Expensive cards just mean that we can use Catastrophe better, right? Used to think the reason people thought 69 was funny was because it's the same number upside down. As it turns out, that was not correct. I think that might actually still be true. In a way. You found out last minute that it was pierogi time? Got it. Wish our local municipality would post pierogi times more
イェイ
clearly.
110
Yay, Yakuju! Thanks to the 110 streak, Austin. And congratulations. The prize is in the mail. Definitely. For sure. Spaghetti time, isn't it? Apparently it's pierogi time. I didn't know. Funny for that reason, but not the main reason, sadly. You know, pick your poison, I guess. Ow. Hope it's a surprise? Is that like a better version of a prize? Pierogi command? I still don't even know what those look like. Look, this sounds fun. I don't really have the energy to play it. Else it's not quite my deck. This one is sort of my deck. Expensive cards that you can play for free with Catastrophe. Asti, synergies, and status effects. Kinda like it. But I may never play it on its own, is the thing. May never manually play it. Little dumplings, they're like pot stickers. I'm gonna take it. Might be terrible. Is this guy, B guy? Well, it's probably not end of days. Catastrophe has a pretty wide range of things that could hit. But I think we just do it. What's a pot sticker? I think that you've looked this up before because of me, actually. I don't think I've ever once said the word pot sticker, okay? I don't think it was me. But pot stickers are gyoza, also known as gyoza. In Japanese, they're known as gyoza. And for some reason in English, we say pot sticker. I don't know why. It's a weird word. Oh, we got transfigure off of that? Okay, well, let's put it on no escape. That's pretty great. So we could take... No, we won't take any damage, right? Because we didn't do any attacks this whole time? Correct. Then let's no escape on this, and we'll get our Ripple Basin. I think we take no damage there. It's Scary Pastry. How's it... Wait, Eerie Wax, why? Why would you do this? Ow! And the spaghetti? Thanks for all the cats. Earwax and keep her balance. Hi, Scary Pastry. How's it going? And Clay, thanks for the cats. Why the dumb sticker that why? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hi. We're playing some Slay Spire. I was about to apply a lot of doom to this guy. What's this? And then get free damage by doing it. We applied 35 doom. Isn't that impressive? Are you impressed with me? Then I'm gonna end the turn. Have to go let the dog out and get a snack? Okay. Thanks again for the raid. Take care of that dog. And enjoy your snack. And I will enjoy the doom. I will. Thanks for bringing your community over. Now what? He's doing 18 damage, and I can't do much about it. We're gonna putrefy the bee man. Yeah. And then we're gonna negative pulse and defend. We could have just played this to take no damage, I think, but don't wanna. You could pay attention to Say in her doom, or you could pay attention to your pierogies. How are your pierogies, Earwax? Hi, Willie. How are you? How are you tonight? I think we have to play that. They're very good. You made some roast beef sauce. You made some roast beef sauce for them. I don't know what that means, but it sounds delicious. Can I have some? Night Owls wants to see him too. Also, hi Night Owls, how are you? I think I missed you when you raided in earlier. Redeemless Art Pastry raid. Is that Art Redeemless or Redeemless Art? Let's see, Sleight of Flesh again. Or High Five Defy, and I think he just dies? I think he just dies then. Correct. He tried to be up. He was being up. It was the end of him. He didn't know he had no time left. I got a Venerable Tea set. Nice. Bone Shards of Osty's alive. He deals 9 damage to all enemies, and you gain 9 block. But Osty dies. Capture Spear. Enemy loses 3 HP. Add 3 souls into your draw pile. That sounds fun. Haunt. Whenever you play a soul, a random enemy loses 6 HP. Okay. We have some ability to generate souls, making this kind of good. Like, a little good. This one only does 3 damage now, which makes it feel kind of bad to play. Also, adding more souls... Look, souls generally are not synergistic with Catastrophe. In fact, you could say that it's pretty bad. So I don't actually want to add that many souls into the deck. So I think I'll just go with this, really. Shards goes well with Melancholy. That's true. We could think of it that way, but I've also been trying to kind of buff Asti with this and stuff. And him dying kind of ruins things a lot. I mean, it does give me 9 block. It's not the worst. But we're gonna run into a lot of situations where he's tanking a lot of damage and we can't really use this. Can probably grab that. A little packet of gravy meant for roast beef from the store. A packet of gravy meant for roast beef. Like for sandwiches or for like... Because if you're making roast beef, don't you usually have the gravy already, like, it's soaking in the gravy? Only reference for pierogies that you had before this was a video game to let you have a pet vampirogi. A pet pierogi, but it's a vampire. The cheddary and potato-tastic? That sounds amazing. Give. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to run to, like, McDonald's after the stream. And you know that that's not good for me. Ah, that's not a pierogi. That's spaghetti. And you know that. Never made roast beef before? Alright, now is the decision point. Do we want another elite or do we want a shop? I think we want a shop, right? Let's just go shop, because we also get to upgrade a card while we're at it. Should we just get more Doom on End of Days? Or block on Shroud? It's probably just this one. That's what I think. Never had roast beef, but you had it at your old work. Think that I get the juices into sauce? Yeah. I've made pot roast before. I don't know if that's the same thing as roast beef. It's probably not. It's technically roast beef. We tried the pierogi command earlier and it didn't work. That's true. Card rewards can now contain colorless cards. Hold on, do we need this? I think we might need this. Let's see, potion belt, red mask. Rend. Rend is kind of almost our build, but I don't really want to pay for it. You returned, Izgok? Welcome back. I did miss you, yeah. Aussie attacks deal more damage. This one came back. Don't take that as terrible. What, the dingy rug? What do you mean? Colorless cards are great, though. Eradicate 11 damage X times. And it's retain. Dredge, put 3 cards from a discard pile into your hand. Might be incredible. I definitely want to remove a card. Probably just to defend, right? We're definitely doing that. the weight for the colorless cards is too low. Oh, so you don't even see them? That's why it's terrible? You don't see enough colorless cards? I mean, there's not that much here that I would buy anyways, so I might get it, even still. I'm gonna do it. If that's the only concern, then I'll just get lucky. Nah, I'd win. Sort of thing. I kind of like fisticuffs, but it's not really for this build. I think I will just get a potion belt, frankly. Like, again, we could do Rend, but it almost feels like this is not the deck for it. Because it's 2 energy for... on a good turn, 30 damage? I mean, that's a good amount. Don't get me wrong, it's just... that's on a good turn. On a bad turn, it is only 15. 2 for 15. Like 5 if we only have Doom on them. Like, it probably works fine with Catastrophe, but... if we're getting it with Catastrophe, then you're probably getting it in the wrong order, and they don't have any debuffs yet, right? Doesn't sound very good, I don't know. You also think Potion Belt? Yeah. It's probably just a play. You would buy a potion? Like the fairy in a bottle? Oh, okay. We're not gonna die, though. We don't need that. That'd be crazy. Let's see... oh, Venerable Tea set. Amazing. So let's... play that to draw a card. We can... probably Deathbringer. Defy, just to make the weak last one more turn. Or we could Putrefy. This will go away if we don't use it. I don't know if we care. Probably this, actually, because we get weakened and then we can do this. I wish we had Sleight of Flesh already, because this would kill this guy already. It'd be incredible. Got a no escape, yeah, I did. It was already pre-upgraded as well. I want to block for more. So is this a good idea to play this at all? Like, we're obviously doing this, right? Not necessarily, I guess. Like, it doesn't actually solve anything this turn immediately. I think I'm almost definitely playing this. Right? Wait. If we play this and this, we can take out this guy. And take a lot less damage. That's probably what we have to do, really. Because you have no other way of getting rid of this guy. He's just gonna do a lot of damage. Superman hates that card. He loves his S cape. I hear the etymology for this word, escape, is exactly that. Escape. Like, something about a cape. This is what I heard. It might be a lie. But someone thought was just funny to say. And you know, kind of is. 99% likely? That's pretty impressive. Okay, end of days. Clears that guy and gets us a bunch of energy. But then we're not gonna catastrophe? How can I not catastrophe? Cat says row. By the way, if you were curious, it's because he just ate and he wants me to know that the food is not up to his standards. Don't know what to tell you, Cat. I think this is not due enough, but how do we kill this guy if we just play Catastrophe? We can't guarantee it, right? So I'm a little bit hesitant to do that. So let's just do that. It's fine. Hey, Finn. Good morning, how are you? Alright, how about this? Oh, wait, we can't. Yeah, I always forget that using Transfigure, you have to think of one more energy than normal. I was gonna say Transfigure Neurosurge, but then I actually can't play it. I ruined it. I ruined the play. Well, now we're kind of dying. Unless... play this Sleight of Flesh and Negative Pulse, and then everything's K. See you later. Fortifire, not great. Putrefy is kind of good. Got woken up by a squirrel knocking at your window. Wow. Squirrels are smart these days. Light Strike. Deal damage and apply doom equal to the damage dealt. It might just be another Putrefy. I wonder if that's just Clog. They do Exhaust. When you have Sleight of Flesh up, they represent 26 damage times 2. They actually represent a lot of damage if you have all your Sleight of Flesh up. As well as making them weak and vulnerable. It's probably worth it. I think it's worth it. You jealous? You jealous of the squirrel waking up Finn? It does sound pretty great. Am I gonna survive at 42 health? I mean, we've already discussed this. 42 is the answer to Smith versus Rest. It's almost dredge. I don't know, though. Might be a Grave Warden. Grave Warden is a lot of block this way. Transfigure, you think? I was thinking about that because it's a longer fight and we might actually see it more than once in a longer fight. I still don't know, though. I think at this point we probably could do Neurosurge for the upgrade. Because you have a lot of cards that cost quite a bit. We're getting to the point that it's gonna be pretty helpful, I think. A lot of cards that we also would really like to play when we draw them as well. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We do have our bonus energy from the Veritable Tea set, luckily. You could do Sleight of Flesh, Catastrophe. A giant carb? Is that what the spaghetti is? A giant carb? I get it. Alright, I'm gonna play that. We draw the other Sleight of Flesh? Okay. We'll play that later. Shroud? High five. Friendship. Okay, but we want Sleight of Flesh as well. Also, we're not turning around, so we're gonna get hit for all of this. We can triple our block though, guys. Think about it. I kind of need the energy. But this would be so much damage. I need both of them, guys. I want both of them. Alright, give me the Sleight of Flash. Ow! You killed my Ostie. Transfigure our End of Days. Friendship and block, in your opinion? I didn't even read it in time, I'm sorry. I think this is gonna be transfigure onto End of Days. Then putrefy and defy. I think that's what we do on this one. Is there a reason to put it on End of Days? Maybe not. Maybe we put it on putrefy, really. But then we can't play it as along with a block if we do that. Yeah. Is this the card I would want to transfigure? Not really. But it's pretty good. Now Ostie's dead forever. Yeah. Friendship makes flesh easier later. Yeah, but like, this whole run through the deck, we're gonna be doing so much more damage doing it this way, right? Also, we still have Neurosurge to give us the energy, right? Eventually, at some point. Transfigure Defy, I was thinking about it, but like... yeah, I guess that gives me enough block. But then we're not playing Putrefy. And it applies weak twice. Yeah, maybe I should be thinking more defensively. You're right. Just take less damage. Use on Narrow Surge. Let's go ahead and do it. We can dredge our cards back. See, this is perfect. And dredge back Friendship, Catastrophe, and what? Friendship, Catastrophe, and No Escape? I don't know. Can we play all those this turn? We can. We have a lot of energy. So give me Friendship, Catastrophe, and... We applied any doom to them yet? No. So, No Escape is not the one? Could just be High Five. Or I Double Defy. Yeah, it's not bad, right? Have to play the Defied though? Yeah. Don't worry, we'll do it. Oh, whoops, I drew a card and now this, has less cards to play automatically. I mean, we have a lot of block we can get. I do the Catastrophe. Yeah. There's some kind of noise happening outside my window, and I don't know what it is. I'm scared. Also, which cards played? All the good ones? Amazing. I don't remember what they were, but good job. Deathbringer, Bodyguard, Melancholy? It's pretty good. Now Cat is going to look out the window to see what's making all that sound. I am a little bit concerned. Look at all that free damage. Let me do, probably Negative Pulse. What gets us the most damage across them? Probably Negative Pulse, yeah. We're almost there already, and we have more block than we could possibly want. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I mean, this is not a great hand. So he just straight dies if I do this, I guess. Right? And then we don't have to worry about the damage he's doing. So let's do this first. It's perfect. Oh, Lord, wait. Why was it 3 instances of damage? Hold on. What did I miss? Applies to vulnerable to all enemies. So it should have been 11 damage plus 26 damage. There was more damage than that, right? I feel like more damage than that happened. Get him. See you later. Radiant Tincture's a nice one. Oblivion. Okay, hold on. Second Transfigure. Misery or Oblivion? Okay, don't make me choose. Wait. Hold on. I want them all. I mean, like, obviously Misery represents way more damage with Sleight of Flash, right? So this is the play. I mean, this can be a lot of damage to one particular enemy. How many cards do we play in a turn, though? Like, this is probably more instances of damage, right? Oblivion works better on bosses, though. You're right. Because this one, if there's a single enemy, doesn't do anything. But this one pretty much single-handedly obliterates all the other enemies in the fight. It's one for you. You just love the replay. We can just upgrade our existing Transfigured. We don't need a second one. How many cards do we get to play? Catastrophe? Playing this one card represents playing 4 cards, and that's fun. We also do have Transfigure to make another card count as playing a card twice. So some synergy there. Cat is still looking out there, and I don't know what at. Misery does solve annoying fights with multiple targets, yeah. We already kind of had solutions for that, right? We've got... where is it? I mean, End of Days, we've got... Where is it? Deathbringer, that's the one. It got stolen from our deck and added back, so it moved where it was. Transfigure plus powers equals win? Maybe. Alright, we're gonna do Oblivion here. It's a hard choice, though. Oh no, not this guy. We both seek vengeance. It will have a cost to pay. I accept any cost, every cost for his death. It's very extreme. Enthralled. For the bonus energy, do we accept Enthralled? Preserved Fog. Remove 3 cards from your deck and add Folly. Unplayable, Innate, Ethereal, but Eternal? Ethereal, but also eternal. Why? Cat is meowing a lot. He may have been upset by what he saw outside the window. I don't know. Mask is nice here. Let me read it. Jeweled Mask. At the start of combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand and it's free to play. Oh. That is pretty nice. Except... Except that we have Neurosurge, and making that free doesn't do anything. But getting it on turn 1 is still pretty darn good. Free Sleight of Flash would be great. Also represents an additional draw. Free Friendship on turn 1. It's kind of like that. Okay, I think I know what's happening outside. I think it's 4th of July fireworks, like several days early, as one does. For 4th of July, you don't just celebrate on the day. I don't know if you knew that. If you don't live in the US. But you don't just celebrate on the day. You celebrate for like a week beforehand. And then on the actual day, then you do like 10 times the number of fireworks that you've been doing every night up until that point. This is why dogs hate this season, by the way. Eternal means you can't take it from the deck. You'll exhaust the first turn, then won't have to deal with it. Oh, so it is... Eternal means you just can't actually remove it. Right, I kind of made this mistake before. And it can be removed in the middle of an encounter. Got it. I think a free power on turn 1 is pretty great. And this is in addition to my draw, I believe, so I do like it. Four elites? Are we on the 4 elite route? Where are merchants? There's one up there, so we could take it instead of the last elite. Okay. So if we go this way... I mean, there's no rest between these, but that's why we just, do better? Even if it's neuro, it'll be good? Yeah, I agree. And there with all these fights, we'll find our colorless cards, which have not appeared yet. Sounds good. 4 elites is plus 4 max HP. Yeah, and all these fights as well. Just more max HP, right? Neurosurge is the one we got. Fair, fair. If we play this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, so... Yeah, it doesn't fill up our hand. It fills up our hand, but doesn't overfill it. Perfect. And what can we transfigure? Nothing cool yet? Wait. Really? How come we don't turn on the numbers for the card count in settings? Because the number above the cards there, is that what it is? I think it's primarily for if you're, like, using keyboard shortcuts. I don't know. It just sounds like I don't need that information that often, I guess. Well... Either of these I want to transfigure? No, let's draw. Let's use these to draw. Grey Warden. Defy. Okay, we didn't really get anything too cool to transfigure. You transfigure this Putrefy, but like... Probably doesn't even last that many turns, right? Also, we don't have any of our... I can't believe we don't have any of our Sleight of Flesh yet. They're hiding. Unbelievable. Maybe do this on Deathbringer, right? Do we putrefy? Think so? So that lasts for the rest of the fight. We have a catastrophe. Yeah, do it. Sleight of flesh. There it is. Sleight of flesh. We got both of them. Amazing. What could we dredge? Not much. Can't really play it, so... Instead, we will negative pulse defy, I guess? Or just high five? Nah, we got both of our sleight of flesh up. This is worth more. Well, no, this also does status effect. This is 2 status effects, okay. I've made up my mind. End of days time? Let's see, not quite there. Wait, not at all there. You're only here? Okay, well... Friendship, fear... Well, we'll draw a card by playing this. This will do 26 damage. Hold on, if it does 26 damage, are we there? Hold on. Oh, it does it in the wrong order, though, I think. Wasn't the crab the Act 3 boss? It was Act 2, yeah. And then we take all that damage if I do this. But I don't take any. Asti tanks it. So it's fine. I don't think he actually dies. Until he's attacked, but I think it's fine. Oh, it works! Wow, it does the damage from Sleight of Flesh first. Amazing. Cleanse? Summon 5 and exhaust a card from the draw pile. Like, maybe we got Finesse. We finally found Finesse. Unfortunately, this is not ideal for, Catastrophe. Like, it's fine. But it's kind of why we're not putting souls into the draw pile. But maybe I want this, though, by the way. It's already upgraded. It's a nice block. This one makes our Asti bigger, which is fun. And maybe we want to exhaust. I mean, frequently we do want to exhaust, frankly. It'll clean up our catastrophe by doing that, right? Because, well, we'll get rid of strikes and defends. You ink skip? I don't know. I think these are both good enough to take. I'll take a cleanse. We'll just do it. I know it's only basically as good as an unupgraded defend. I know. It was Narrow Surge again? Can't believe this. I think we can start with Sleight of Flesh, then Narrow Surge, and then Catastrophe? Is that the wrong order? I don't know. So drawing a bunch of cards first. Let's just Catastrophe first. Shroud, okay. Deathbringer, okay. Well, that would have been nice to have a Sleight of Flesh on, but it's fine. Now we have too many cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, same number. Then we'll do that. Do you have End of Days? Can we make it work? 29, we just need a little bit of damage on this one. And then we have it? Okay, so... like, pretty much just... that. Actually, it works anyways because the damage from, oh, we don't have Sleight of Flesh up. Okay, well, you know what? We can just do that. Why not? Get him out of here. Amazing. Jack of all trades, add 2 random colorless cards into your hand. It's not great for catastrophe. But it sounds good for oblivion. And for other things. I think I'm gonna take it. Gamba? Yeah, more Gamba. Oh yeah, Mountain Dew. We finally got our Sleight of Flesh for free. We could have transfigured it, though. We could have. I'm jumping again. Let's do that. Panache? Okay. And another catastrophe? You're kidding me. You're kidding me, right, meow? I don't know if we could play it. Because we're probably gonna Deathbringer. Have to get some dingy rug right to justify it? Yeah, that's why we bought it. You heard there'll be one bigger bot in a future update instead of these 2? That's what Keeper keeps saying. I don't get it, but... Alright, I might Shroud and then Deathbringer. How's that? Then they both die and we don't take any damage. See you later. We have Oblivion finally? Okay. Oh yeah, that itself is a status, so we basically almost kill him just by saying that we're going to target him. If we were gonna dredge, it could be like Oblivion again, Deathbringer again. I mean, that's pretty excessive. Catastrophe, we could play the Catastrophe. Kinda just want to play this though. Oh, there's nobody to get hit by this now? Can't believe it. My Oblivion has gone to waste. Yep, do a newer surge. Let's draw another. What about... Putrefy here? Whoa, we just do. Okay. You know... I should have expected that much. Oblivion Sleight is kinda crazy, yes. Yeah, apparently it's 1 billion damage. Because it's 26 damage just for the first time you apply it, and then every card after is 26 more damage. that's why I got it, but... kind of wasn't doing the full calculations of it being 26 damage, really. I mean... tell me, we might even just be able to kill him? Wait, why? What dealt the 10? What dealt the 10 there? What am I missing? I don't know. Panache! Oh, jeez. Right, it doesn't say 10 on it, so I was like looking down here, what could possibly be 10? I forgot I even played Panache at the start of this fight. I mean, this just kills him, right? Whoops. Rolling boulder? Hold on. You like parse? Just to draw 3 cards? Is got. You needed a bigger vision. Okay? We have Catastrophe, which makes this amazing, even if we can mostly never play it. It's amazing for the concept that we could play it. And this one could come up for free on turn 1. Or we could play it for Catastrophe. I think I'm doing Rolling Boulder, as silly as that sounds to you. I think we kind of need our potions, but there's a lot of elites coming up with kind of no break in between. The copium concept? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Rolling Boulder does no damage compared to what I'm already doing? Yeah, but like, if you get it for free... think of the value. I don't think we can do this, even though I would like more gold at the shop coming up later. A bone brew summoned for 15, okay. It might just be the gigantification potion that goes away, honestly. You can buy back potions, right, but I'm just thinking we need potions for this for the 3 fights on the way to the shop. Not that we care that much about potions before the boss. We don't do that many like attacks, so I think it actually is this. We've had this the entire run and never used it, you know? Could have tossed all 3 of those for Gigantification, Fortify, and Energy Potion? No, I love the Energy Potion. I'm gonna need that one for sure. There's still a lot of turns where I don't have the energy to play all my stuff. Okay, we have Oblivion. But they have Artifact that what do we do? I mean, I guess we should be thinking of Oblivion before we do that, but I think we need to play something like Putrefy first. Just to get rid of his debuff, right? Like to get rid of his artifact. And now we'll do that. And this will not apply Doom to any of them, and it'll just apply some useless weak. And that's unfortunate. We could just kill this guy right now, though. This will apply 13 damage to these two, and it'll kill this one. And it'll make these two available to be damaged or to be doomed later. So I guess we'll probably just do that. No. They're charging up their laser. They're doing a lot of damage. I don't like it. This is not too bad if we just... High five. Grave Warden. We'll take one. Asti will die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Look, it's rolling boulder. Uh-oh. We can kill one of them. So I guess it's fine if we do... Shroud. Oh, Catastrophe, okay. Yes. Give me random stuff, please. Why did I take Haunt again? Don't question it. There's a very good reason why we took it. It's because we have... several... Oh, he wasn't even doomed enough? I thought he was. It's because we have a few Grave Wardens. And it'd be great to just get free damage. I mean, look, we just win, right? But there could be fun things. We could do fun things is what I'm saying. Probably don't need Fortifier. This one is just free damage, so we'll keep that. Restlessness, we could actually use it now, I think. Or another negative pulse could come in handy. We'll take Restlessness. Pretty darn good. You want the pulse? I know, it's damage to all enemies. Look at that! Free rolling boulder. Incredible. Wait, what if we transfigure it, though? We could transfigure this catastrophe, though, and just have a whole field day. I think that's what we're doing. Oblivion? Okay, it's time. And we have to Narrow Surge. Then I will Sleight of Flesh. And then we Catastrophe. Just play a bunch of cards. Doom the Ghost? Yeah. The Doomed Ghost. End of Days? They're just all dead. They're just all dead. Let's see. Choose one of 3 cards in a draw pile to add to your hand. This one deals 26 damage, so it doesn't straight kill. Deathbringer. Is probably the play. How much damage do I take if I do that? I'm not sure. None. None, because even right now, I'm taking nothing. Even if Asti is taking a little bit. See you later. The pen nib, okay, not useful, but I'll take it. Eternal armor, you guys. Perfect. Oh, whoops, my finger slipped. I picked the wrong one. More free damage every turn? For Mr. Struggles? Do we have... Oh, we have Oblivion. Oh, but he's... Okay, can we get rid of that? I would get rid of this in the fewest possible moves, so that we can still Oblivion and have a useful turn with it. It's probably Putrefy, Fear, but then we kind of can't play anything else. We could play a potion, I guess. Flash, Putrefy, and then Catastrophe. The problem is... Well, yeah, that might be enough. But I wanted to save Catastrophe for after Oblivion is the thing, because Oblivion gets triggered 4 times by playing Catastrophe. Which is pretty great. But the only way that happens is if I play an energy potion. Also, we're taking 25 damage, so... The potion of binding. Oh, you're right. Okay. We'll pop it. In this case, yeah. Probably. Yeah, let's do it. And then we can... Putrefy. Well, we can... I want to play as few cards as possible before Oblivion, but... This is just free damage if we Putrefy, so... We'll do that one first. Now we Oblivion. And then we Catastrophe. Rolling Boulder. Shroud. We are still taking 25? No, we're taking 0. Also, we didn't do any attacks, did we? Correct. So we're getting 4 more block. Took just friendship here. Transfigure. Get him, Boulder. Get him, Mercury Hourglass. Get him, Mr. Struggles. Look at what we could do a whole Asti turn here, I guess, if we ignore the negative pulse. And I guess I will. Well done, Asti. Insert JoJo kicking meme here for all the things that we're getting him. Yeah, kind of gotta play that. We're just taking this damage, I think. We could have just played Melancholy, but I wanted to play that other card, because it's gonna make us win. I guess we'll just take some damage. I don't know. Take 3 damage. Big whoop. Wanna fight about it? I mean, we probably just win here. Rend, okay, it's perfect. Also shockwave. Let's do that first. And then we just kill him with putrefy? No, we have to rend, right? We have to do it. If we don't rend now, when are we gonna do it? Liquid memories, nice. Bronze scales, whatever. We could do another negative pulse. It kind of doesn't even matter that this one's not upgraded. I'm saying we do it. Free friendship. If you can even believe it. Thinking ahead and mind blast 27 damage to both of these guys. Means we're not gonna end of days. It's fine, it's not that good right now. Oh, it's only to 1. Mind blast is only to 1 target, okay. Well, I don't want this guy to get stronger, but I also don't care if I lose mine. I think we can safely think ahead here. Oh wait, but if we do that, we can't play Haunt because it'll make us draw? We care? Maybe we don't care. What are we playing, though, if we don't? Maybe one of the things I draw, frankly. Yeah, we'll just do this. Neurosurge? Okay, nothing matters. Nothing matters anymore. Put whatever you want on top. Actually, we probably even do this first. Before we draw things, we'll get a chance to play them for free. Oh, but what if we draw the doubler? What if we draw the doubler? We must try to draw the doubler. Converted me to the cult of Neurosurge? I guess so. We just win faster. Oh, we drew it. We actually drew it. Okay. I think those were all really boring cards I just played. Okay. Sort of sad, really. Do we play End of Days? Or is there a better line here? I think we just do this. We lose all the ethereal cards. And that's probably fine. Okay. Sleight of Flesh Deathbringer is pretty good. Soul. We didn't play Haunt, though. Can't believe this. Can't believe we've done this. Play it. Nah. Alright, so we take 1 damage. Unless, no, those weren't attacks, right? Wait, just look at the bowl, the basin, it's glowing. That means that we get our 4 block and we don't take any damage. Incredible. I never thought the Ripple Basin would be as effective as it has been. Art of Iron, hold on. But I want all these. Wait. It's probably this, because it's basically like this. Because that just do cure all instead. I mean... Look, they're both actually great for our build. I would take either one, but it's obviously gotta be that one, right? You thought the same thing but had a defect run where it was invaluable? Definitely way better than you thought. What was way better than you thought? Oh, the Ripple Basin? Yeah. It keeps on being... I mean, obviously some characters it's kind of useless for because they have too many attacks. And like, if I hadn't built this exact build, it would be useless. But I did. And it always seems to be exactly enough block to cover the last bit. I never expected it. Do we transfigure that? We can't play a transfigured Sleight of Flesh, unfortunately. Also, if we do play a Sleight of Flesh, then I'm not blocking any of this 29. What do you mean it goes insane on your no-attack Ironclad decks? Yeah, it probably does. I believe it. I can't play any Sleight of Flesh if I use this on Friendship is the thing. Because that's 2 energy already, and then I have 1 left. Maybe I play a Radiant Tincture. How do I avoid taking 29 damage, though? A Bone Brew? It's okay. All Thorns and Block? Yeah. Just a Juggernaut build. With Thorns, that's all you need. No, Body Slam. I think it probably is Bone Brew. Plus Radiant Tincture? I don't know. Hold on. Are we playing the Sleight of Flesh or not? Because we could just putrefy to take less damage as well. Obviously, I'd love to have Sleight of Flesh up if I was doing that. We need to transfigure one of them, right? Transfigure Defy to take less damage? Does weaken as well. That doesn't feel like the target I want for my transfigure. Because I can only get 1. I'd love it on Friendship here. I'm just gonna do it. And then maybe we play Defy. Or Do we just pop a ton of potions? We're probably popping this one in any case, right? See how much bigger he got? Yeah, this is probably what saves us the most health here. And then we just need to take those sleightifiers back out of the... There we go. Out of the discard pile with Dredge. And technically, we can just play them both immediately. Anything else? Nothing we could play. Oh, we're gonna be drawing cards as well. Oh, we drew Neurosurge. Okay, we can play. Never mind. Get him. For 52 casually. How about another 52? Another 26, and... Get rid of one of these with a cleanse. It's about as good as a block. Let's just do more damage to him with that. Catastrophe time, go! Wait, another sleight of flesh first. Go, Catastrophe! Amazing. Boulder, restlessness, useless 96% of the time. How dare you? How dare you? A Gorget? Nice. Dredge Plus, it retains, guys, it retains. Like, we could just upgrade our current one to make it retain. I get that. And we could just get another negative pulse. Yeah, I think this is just good for cards we miss, right? It's great for cards we miss. Alright. Look at all that free damage. Upgrade Transfigure. Probably will be better for the boss, except that, you know, we're gonna accidentally exhaust it on the wrong phase or whatever. It's gonna happen. What do you got? Production, amazing. Bolus, I mean, this is supposed to be a no-attack deck. If we play that, then we've played an attack, technically. It's probably Deathbringer negative pulse, and they're almost dead completely, right? It's not bad. And then we do that. And then we do that. And then we bring the Bolas back. Okay, I guess we have to bring both full. I could have brought back Negative Pulse and just ended it, but... Play it. What do you mean it does nothing? Boulder just does no damage, really? Restlessness only works when Catastrophe plays it? Restlessness doesn't work when Catastrophe plays it, right? Um... We could take another defy. Like, if nothing else, it's a lot of damage that it does, right? Once we have all our powers set up. Along with also blocking for a bunch. I think it's probably worth taking. I'm doing it. Or retake 5 more card rewards. Amazing. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, that's not us. Every 3 turns, draw an extra card. Probably. Yeah, probably. Additional 5 block from defend cards. We do still have... Oh. We do still have 3 of those. At least, we did. Enemy loses 3 HP and adds souls. Sure, sure. You get another shroud. Invoke might be pretty good for this deck. Just because we have kind of like turns that... Sometimes we have too much energy, but sometimes we have not enough. It could balance those out. You like the shroud? Yeah. I think we do take the extra card draw. Yeah, I'll take another shroud. I don't know if we take an invoke. Probably just grab a... Energy potion's really good for this boss. For the 3rd phase, right? Maybe it doesn't hurt to take it, though. We had the money. It's fine. We don't need it. It's fine. Shroud Pendulum Energy Potion? That is what I took, yeah. Could upgrade our last Sleight of Flesh is probably the play, really. Oh. You like Transfigure because it's a longer fight? It's a longer fight that sort of has you exhausting cards you don't mean to exhaust, or spending more energy on things than you mean to already. It makes Transfigure a little bit awkward for the fight. Hydrate and also don't hydrate? You're not the boss of me. That's what the potions are for fixing those weird turns. I mean, I'm still thinking that we're probably gonna just exhaust this one when we don't mean to. There's a lot of these that I want, actually. But none that I really feel like I need. I think we're just gonna do Sleight of Flesh. Oh. Well, this is a pretty great setup turn, okay. We draw first, right? We might get our transfigure. We did not. Okay. Forget it then. We got to catastrophe. Wait, there's transfigures the next one? Oh, I can't believe you. How could you do this? We have one more, though. We have one more. That's not it. We're gonna transfigure our catastrophe then. I think it's gotta be it, right? 3 energy pots and 2 friendships, yeah. The energy is not really the concern, really. Do we play this turn, though? I don't even know if it's the turn to play it. I mean, we'll get a bunch of free stuff, I guess. If it's not powers, we kind of don't care. But like, if it plays our Jack of all trades, the kind of silly. If it plays Putrefy, it kind of doesn't do anything. If it plays Restlessness, it really does nothing. Oblivion, that's a waste. But any of the powers, and I'd be really great. So, yeah, just do it. 6 random cards. It's gonna be amazing. Putrefy, okay. Deathbringer. High Five. Haunt. Jack of all trades. Catastrophe, okay. Calamity. That's not my favorite. What else do we get? Secret Weapon. He has this much Doom already? It actually stacks it? Okay. I wasn't sure. Maybe it goes away on the next phase. Maybe all of these go away on the next phase, which would be tragic, but... I think let's put a soul in there. Or we use this, actually. Use this to make it not go away, but also to make him weak for one more turn. Seems good. Yeah, it all goes away. All goes away. Sag. Dang it. We don't want to lose Oblivion already. Don't want to, but I will. Because we can really go off this turn, frankly. Think we just dredge for catastrophe again? While using potions to get it back, or to be able to use it? I know it's, going away if we do that, but he's probably going away this turn because we've doomed him. We've Oblivioned him. No, you don't like that? Can do that next turn? Oh, it is retain. You're right, you're right. And it doesn't count as drawing cards, so it's fine, right? This doesn't count as drawing. Play from your draw pile. Yeah, as long as we don't care about drawing cards. Alright, wait, but Oblivion is only this turn. That's the problem. Oblivion is only this turn. We have to go off this turn, I think. I'm just gonna do it. It's not gonna come back around anyways. Potions? Yeah, I see that I have potions. You want me to liquid memories? Yeah. Liquid memories is probably even better, actually. And plating, yeah. I don't know if we even need to do that. Bring me back my catastrophe. I'm doing it. Can't be stopped. Although, let's start with vulnerable, just in case. Unleash, okay. Defy. Restlessness does nothing. Rolling boulder, friendship, friendship. Amazing. Frankly, amazing. Shroud. Could no escape here. Does that just kill him? I think it dies, so we're just gonna do it. Alright, one turn. No, you know what? We're not done yet. Alright. See, I told you he was just gonna die in one turn. We don't need to worry about exhausting it. I trusted my gut on that one. Architect! Yeah, we saw this one. Oh, no, this was actually different. You killed my... And then he finishes it by saying life. I know. What? Die, monster! Continue. Well done. Look at all these badges we got. What the... Restless? Wanna run without ever resting? You guys, we never rested? How did I get my health back? Just from being the bosses? That's amazing. The pickles go into the jar? Yes. Yeah, all the pickles. Defeated a boss without losing HP? Yeah. That last one, certainly. Spent 1,000 gold to the merchant. One with a 40-card deck? Yeah. Increased our max HP by 15 or more? True. And 6 or more elites. A new enemy this run, Wriggler. That's when we discovered the Wriggler. You're right. You're right. Keeper. We don't discover the Wriggler from the big Wriggler. Somehow. 5 new cards discovered. Hadn't seen any of these? Calcify, End of Days, Devour Life, Veil Piercer, or Eradicate? I don't even remember what half of these are. Calcify and Veil Piercer? I don't remember Eradicate either. That's fine. They were probably in our deck. Good run.